Yep, we back again. Just got done working out. About to go home and watch that ass. And on that note, man, I'm tired of people thinking that the WBC is an interested party or needs or had the need to know when it comes to Dillian White's adverse and analytical, whatever they call it, adverse finding, popped on the piss test. I'll put it to you like this: the Triple BOC, the British Boxing Board of Control, employs Ukad for all of its fights. The Triple BOC does not have their own rules. The Triple BOC uses Ukad rules, i.e., you go to the Triple BOC website, you try to find their rules. It's going to tell you, for full rules, please email us. You email them, you're going to get a link to the Ukad rules. So that's part of it. Another thing, people get interested party when it comes to the Ukad's rules and definition. The interested party is not the WBC. The interested party are the international federations, international boxing federations, and national governing bodies. And all three of those things, which I have just mentioned, has nothing to do with the U.S. It has nothing to do with the U.S. It has all solely to do. It has everything to do with over there in the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom and the boxing organizations and that, little area, because I don't know what you necessarily really call it, but you got Ireland, you got all those other things. I believe you just say United Kingdom. So that's just to show you that when it comes to Dillian White, they can do whatever they want to, i.e., the WBC coming out and saying that if Dillian White is cleared to fight by Ukad, he will be the mandatory for Deontay Wilder in 2021. See what I'm saying? They're saying that without receiving anything from Ukad. They said that, but they didn't say that they needed the proof and the proof. They didn't say they needed the findings. They didn't say they needed the evidence or anything like that so they could hold their own investigation. They didn't say that. And they're not going to say that. And you know why? The reason why they're not going to say that? Because the WBC is being paid off. The WBC is being paid off. The WBC, and it has nothing to do with Dillian White trying to sue people for libel or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, you had D and Ball in your system. And at the end of the day, everybody, when the article first came out, was quoting the person who put it out and speculating whether or not if he did indeed ingest D and Ball. That's what people don't that's what people on Twitter need to understand. Everybody is trying to make it to where it seems like when their favorite fighter gets caught up in something that they're innocent or point the finger at somebody else, i.e. Dillian White fans pointing the finger at the WBC and Louis Kong Ortiz instead of minding their own damn business and doing what they got to do to be cleared to fight abroad. That's the thing that people need to understand. Worry about your fucking self. You in the hot seat. You are in the hot seat. And it don't matter whether or not if the doctor was shady with Louis Kong Ortiz or not. If he was a licensed doctor, if he had a license to practice practice as a doctor in America, he has the ability to offer, guess what? To give out prescriptions. Doesn't matter or not you want to chase the dude's track record or not. It's valid. It's valid. And VADA and WBC can't do nothing about it because guess what? Their regular rules are stated. It doesn't say outstanding doctor. It doesn't say outstanding citizenship. It says valid subscription. And if you got one, you put it down on the VADA piss test at that time. You got to put it every single time you piss. You got to put all the medications that you own. I don't know if you guys seen the form. They look like they come in carbon copy forms to where you write on there, you get a copy, they get a copy, and somebody else get a copy. There's probably like 3 or 4 copies on one thing. I've seen them before. You know? And for people out there to try to criminalize everyone but the criminal that took the PEDs, you're flat out dead ass wrong. You took it. I mean, sorry. Dillian White took it. Oh yeah, I could pass you up, man. I got dash lines, homie, and you ain't even doing the speed limit. Dillian White took it. You know, you can't put that on the WBC or VADA. And another thing, it ain't got nothing to do with VADA and the WBC. And then, how come anybody say about all these other sanctioned bodies that dropped Dillian White from their rankings? But WBC has to be the scapegoat, even though the WBC is saying you're suspended until we get the information. And it's the thing that anybody and everybody can pull up, but nobody seems to pull it up. Everybody that's run their mouth, forget about whether or not if he took the steroid, forget about the WBC tried to be fair and say, give us the proof, and then we'll allow you to fight. Then it becomes this, oh, you dropped them completely. You didn't drop them completely from your rankings. You still got them over there as the mandatory until further notice. And the further notice is satisfying the WBC with information. Ukad satisfying the WBC with information. That's what it is. How is that so hard to believe? If you, like I said, if you want to believe that WBC is an interested party, go ahead and keep believing what you want to believe. But rest for sure, you don't hear nobody out there saying that. You don't hear Oscar Rivas' team. You don't hear the WBC. You don't hear nobody saying, well, according to your rules, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. And this is not the first time, and this is not going to be the last time the WBC or anybody, any promoter or manager is going to have to go through a thing when a fighter pops on a piss test out there in the UK and there's nothing they can do about it. Because UCAD says, mind your business. Because UCAD has their own provisions in their rules backed by the British Boxing Board of Control and the UK government. Because the British Boxing Board of Control is a what? It's a government entity. It's ran by the government over there. So UCAD is what? It's a subsidiary of the Triple BOC because they're employed by the Triple BOC for all their fights. It's like Oscar De La Hoya employing somebody. It's like having Oscar De La Hoya saying, "Hey man, you work for me, but we're gonna sign you up as a private contractor. So we won't have to give you benefits and we won't have to pay you X with overtime and all this other shit." That's all it is. That's all it is. Same thing with the WBC. With this franchise tag, making boxers what? Independent contractors. Making boxers bigger than the sport. You know what I'm saying? Making boxers bigger than the sport of boxing. Telling, you know, don't go getting on me. Because to tell you the truth, you know, you can say whatever you want. You can call me dumb. You can call me a liar. You can call me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But guess what? I got the emails from the Triple BOC. And guess what? You could go over there and email them too. You could go over there and do your own research. It might take a while for them to get back with you, but they'll eventually get back with you. And then you're going to find out that WBC is not an interested party. And then you're going to go, and then you're going to find out that, yes, it is true. UCAD does not have to tell VADA. UCAD does not have to tell any of the sanctioning bodies. None of them. Not a noun one. The only ones they got to show is probably like the national governing bodies over there in the UK, but not up over here. Nope. 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 So, you know, if you want the proof on what I'm talking about, just holler at your boy, or, you know, you can take my word for it, or you could call me all kind of dummies and I'm stupid and all that stuff behind the theme, or you could just ask for the information and I'll give it to you, or you could go out there, you could ask for the information yourself, so, and do your own research instead of listening to people. But anyways, shout out to the LDBC, and everybody stay sucker free.